I decided to self-publish because that was my only option. I finished my first novel at the age of 22, and I had been writing all throughout college, mostly poetry. And I was lucky enough to have a mentor who was a published novelist himself. He did what a mentor ought to do, which was trust my work with his agent. And his agent wasn't really taking on new clients at the time, but read the book and said it was good. I queried a few other agents, and I got no bad feedback. The best feedback I got was the literary agent telling me, Rashid, I don't think we're going to be able to place your book with the publisher, not because it isn't good, but because booksellers are still homophobic and you are writing explicitly gay novels. And I did not feel crushed in that moment because, in the words of Doctor Who, the moment had been prepared for. And what I knew is that there were plenty of other gay novelists who had self published. And the reason for self publishing is not because your work isn't as good as anything else that's out there, but you self-publish when you know your audience and can market to your audience better than some third-party corporation can. So in a few more years, I had a finished and polished manuscript that I must admit, I bootlegged a copy of software to format my book. I had a cover designer who designed my first book cover for free. I had volunteer editors, and we put that thing together and published it. And even though there were still some shady characters, such as a distributor that took a box of my books and never gave me any proceeds from it, I was still able to find my audience and sell my book directly through my website and through Amazon in order to make sure that the people who wanted and needed to read my book could have access to it. So I'm one of those novelists who was not treated poorly by Amazon. I know that we can be critical of their business practices, but what Amazon did for me was make sure that I was treated in the same way as any other novelist in terms of access to my work from the public. The hardest part of self-publishing is writing the damn novel in the first place. Finding the time to write, that's the hardest part. The business part, learning how to be your own promoter or marketer, learning how to do the business, how to crunch the numbers, all of that is a science. There's rules to it. You can learn how to do it. But I don't think you can learn how to be a great writer. I think you have to really be in touch with yourself, with the spirit, and with the tools of the writing trade in order to be an excellent writer. So for me, the hardest part is the artistic part, not the science of it.